Okay, so today we're going to talk about something that doesn't really exist anymore and they don't make them.
True.
Wall pockets. I found these, I started collecting these a few years ago, little ceramic pieces
Yeah.
that hang from the wall. They've got a hook behind them, and they were popular in the 1940s and 1950s.
Right.
Because people would put stuff in them and they were meant to go on the wall to be useful. And I saw them in an antique store, so I started buying them because I like the name. I'm a word person. This little Scotty dog, he also comes, I've seen him with an orange fence. He's made in Japan. All right, you want to, so, and of course I like animals. So all the ones I have basically are different types of animals or birds. So people would put different things in them. Usually they were hung in the kitchen, I'd say. All right, you want to sample putting stuff in there? Maybe the,
Like napkins, for example, you could put in there.
yeah, or a pad of paper.
Pad of paper,
Yes,
yeah,
good.
yeah.
For a lot of stuff that we don't necessarily use too much anymore, this one definitely would have been in the kitchen. I've seen this one in other designs, and they were cute and inspirational. This one was hand painted. A lot of these were made in Japan. This one's sort of cute. So if something said Noritake or Nippon, that could have been pre 1920 because they didn't actually have to say the country of origin where things were made, or didn't have to say it in English.
Yeah.
So from that 1920 to about 1945 timeline, then things were just said Japan. So if you see something with a Japan stamp on it, that's that timeline. And then it switched over to occupied Japan, because that was during the war. That's what things were called. And then it moved over to made in Japan. And that kind of ceased in the 80s or so, because then things were made elsewhere.
That'd be an interesting what they would have used this for.
Here.
Yeah.
What about plants?
Yeah.
Hold them up so they can see. There you go. And so lots of times they were reflective of the times, what was going on. They, after the war, for example, they wanted things that were happy, so animals were always cute. Things used to be more realistic earlier. This is a bisque porcelain. This is very light, this one. Little guy, very delicate. He's pretty popular. I've seen him around, but even the backs were glazed, so he's very delicate. I'll let you put him over here. Most of the time anymore, you see them made just from wicker or rattan, and they're more like touristy. This could have been from Morocco. I don't know. I just like monkeys. So,
monkeying around.
yeah, he's cute. And this one, it's unmarked, it's heavy, it's old. It's probably from the late 40s. And I've seen this one in blue, and I've also seen it in yellow. It's the only one I have that has actual gold leaf painting on it. So, little budgies, really cute. Okay, oh, this one's marked number 7. I don't really know what that's in reference to.
I remember growing up and having these in blue.
Oh,
The blue. I remember.
well, where
blue.
are they now?
I have no idea. Well, that was years ago.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
So here's some other samples you can put in things. So this one I've seen, it's really cute. I've seen it in blue. So there's one in blue, and this one's in pink. This would have been more 50s. This would have probably been a later one as opposed to something in the 40s. Now, they're cute. I'm not saying they were the most practical thing. To put a scissors or a pen in here might have been a little precarious. They're delicate. They're porcelain. The opening didn't always lend itself to, oops, there's water in them. I washed them. Getting stuff in and out easily. Do the scissors test. Scissors in. Yeah. And sometimes there's cat ones where there's a hole in the mouth, and you would have put string in, so you pull the string out of the cat mouth. I wouldn't want string in my mouth.
No.
All right.
That's okay.
All right. A lot of them you can see are round. This one's quite heavy. This is a different finish of a paint. I won't say anything. What does it feel like? Feel this paint.
Oh, yeah.
It's rough, isn't it? So there's a whole series of these. Sometimes people just collect these round ones. These were made in Japan. So that it literally says made in Japan, so that we know that this was after the war. And Yeah, it's got a different glaze, and there are people who actually collect these ones just round, made in Japan, with this little hole in it. This one's pretty sturdy. Again, not necessarily practical for putting stuff in and out. Do the pen test.
Yeah, because I was going to say that would be a kind of an
Oh,
awkward.
yeah, fat pen.
That fat pen won't
Yeah,
work in
I
that.
don't know. So, yeah, don't stab me. All right. So I just think this one's a really sweet picture. I mean, and I picked these up at flea markets, Value Village. When the Pickering Antique Market was still going, I'd get things there. The most expensive one was that pink cat, and I think I paid about $23 for it. Other ones are $2 or $3. This is certainly an old one. It's beautiful. It's designed all the way around. A bluebird with the cherry blossoms. I mean, but look at the top. Like, really, what are you going to put in there? Not much.
Not much.
Air.
No.
You can put air in there.
Yeah.
And this is just stamped Japan. So we know that it is after 1920, but, not newer than 1945. So it's very pretty, though. And the holes at the back. I like it. I got this. I'm pretty sure I got this at Value Village in Belleville. Yeah. I go there once a week.
It's very different, actually. Very different.
Yes. Yeah. And this is an old one. It's not so common. This is the only one I have. Shefford, hand decorated in Shefford. So this is probably stemming from the UK, or at least decorated there.
Yeah.
What is this? A salmon? I don't know.
Well, I can't see the front.
Well, you can look in the camera, though. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, salmon.
I don't know. So it's nice, smooth, glossy, well made. Put the pen in here. I want to see if the pen fits in anything.
Yeah.
So, yay.
I have the pen.
Okay. So this one's kind of cool. I like the outdoorsy. Natural stuff. Okay, and the final one we have to look at. Okay, come back in the video. Your head disappeared. Oh, this one is big, heavy,
that is big,
brute. So it's some sort of a mallard or duck in a marsh about to take flight. But, this has permanent stains in it. I didn't work too hard to scrub them out. I don't want to chip or break anything. No. But this one, we think someone had plants in it. Like
Probably,
people put plants and little things like this and actually stuck them on the wall.
Yeah, they did.
We don't do that really anymore.
No.
So anyway, this one is unmarked, but it's you can see just the paint sort of slopped all over the place, but it's that sound. She stopped. Is Kiwi snoring behind us? Because I know it sounds like something else. So. So anyways, wall pockets. They're cute. They don't really make them anymore. They used to serve a purpose. Now I just have them flanking and bordering one of our kitchen doors, and they make me happy.
Yeah.
So collect something, make yourself happy. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. This is neat.